What's up, Audra? So it's not going to be a long live. I'm waiting for Dayton to get his permit. Uh, Nobody's here yet. Probably would have helped if I told people I was going live. What's up, Monique? Can you hear me okay? Hey, Rhoda Gal. Hey, Danielle. Can you guys hear me fine? Wow, he's done already? Alright, good. Fritzy Guando, what's up? I'm doing good. Hey, Crystal. Dayton's like, I don't know if I passed. You hear me good? Good. It's like the questions were nothing like they were on the practice exams. Well, take it again then. What's up, Heather? Hey, Lily. I have 3 or 4 questions on that. Well, we'll soon find out. So, while I don't know how long, I could have 10 minutes and that's it. But what I wanted to say, one, I'm not that account complete chaos. I see I've been getting blamed for it everywhere. Second thing I want to say is, um, enough of your obsession. I have never in my life seen someone so obsessed with somebody else's business, somebody else's website. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about me. Hey, Christina. Once again, she's sitting there picking apart my website. Okay, if you don't like it, then don't buy anything. For real. And it's like they keep wanting me to respond and they keep wanting me to go after her website. I have way more class than that. I don't know how many times I can say this. She should get a life. I agree. I don't know how many times I could say that. Like, that's just not something normal people do. Most business owners don't worry about someone else's business, they worry about their own. I'm not worried about hers, her website, nothing. I'm worried about my own business. I take care of my own business. I don't give a fuck what goes on in hers. I've never even looked at her website. I don't care. She does. She bashes me all the time, Heather. It is absolutely ridiculous. Every single day she goes live. She was in my thing today. My uh, what's it called? Like my homepage. I don't even know why, but she was in my homepage, and I looked in for 2 seconds, and there she was talking about my website. And then I got all the screenshots from Complete Chaos. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, get a life. But the worst part is all the people in her chat egging it on. Like, okay, guys, then don't buy a website. I mean, then don't buy a candle for me. Who cares? I agree, Amanda. It's what jealous people do. I 100% agree with that. Dayton says he missed 7. You can only miss 6. Well, that's why I told you to study harder, dumbass. I think he could take it again. And knowing Alabama, he's got to pay again. I just don't even understand it. Like, dude, really? She's like, oh, she doesn't have this up yet, and she doesn't have that up yet. And then you have B. Fergs running her mouth too, like, oh my God, guys, get a life. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. If your business is doing so well, you're certainly not worried about what mine doing. And that's how I feel. Exactly, Denise. She gives me more free promotion than anybody. But it's like, I'm sorry, I just don't care enough about yours to go over to your website and say this or say, I'm sorry, I just don't. Hey, Natalie. I shouldn't say I never looked at a website. I looked at a website one time, and that was it. It was the last time I ever looked at it. He's taking his permit test. He said something like he could take it 3 times, but he missed 7 questions. I'm retaking it. Give me a few. Because Dane thinks he knows it all. He doesn't need to study. He's got this. Well, it was an eye opener. And then you got all the other people that are like, oh, Laura got 2 strikes. She can't go live. Bitch, yes, I can go live. As you can see, the strike still isn't removed, and yes, I can still go live. I wasn't going live because I wanted to monetize my other channel. This was a perfect time to do it. Thank you, Denise. And all these people fucking, they're all up in my business. And the sad part is they're wrong about every single one of it. So that's why I went live on this channel. Yes, I can go live. Yes, I always could go live. I just put a hold on it. But being that people are running their mouth, I figured, fuck it. Here we go. So I will go live and prove that I can still go live, even though the strike is still there. Which it should be removed tomorrow. I think tomorrow is 10 days. You have to ask the teenagers now while they still know. Exactly, Heather. And my kids definitely know everything there is to know. They're just the smartest kids in the world. Wow. Do you know the 20 you just gave me equates to 13? Damn. That's crazy. Denise, where are you from? Where's A? 1308 is what $20 equates to. That's insane. I thought we got more for Australian money, not less. Didn't we always get more for Australian money? I thought we got more. I agree, Crystal. Crystal, I don't follow my life as much as the haters. No joke. I did. I always thought, no, not according to YouTube. The other way around. Yeah, I see that. For some reason, I thought we got more than Australia. I thought we would get $7 more. Damn, that's crazy. And that's a vape forever forgotten. That is not a snorting, but you keep running with your lies. So another thing I want to straighten out. I think it's absolutely comical that people think. I was listening to Queen Bee a little before, and I heard everybody praising Morbid. I had a laugh. And I don't have a problem with Morbid, but let's call a spade a spade. Morbid didn't take down his channel, Glara. He was forced down for doing pedophile stuff. That's why he lost his big channel. There's nothing honorable about what he was doing to lose that channel. So whatever bullshit you want to run with, Clara, you go right ahead. But don't lie to people. You had 65 cents to hour. So you do get a lot more, not according to YouTube. According to YouTube, she gave me 20 and YouTube's showing 1308. So according to YouTube, I get less. YouTube's scamming. Because honestly, I always thought I got more with Australia too. But YouTube says otherwise. That's wacky. It don't matter. It is what it is. 13 more bucks than I had walking in here. Nah, she didn't pay it in US. To judge others, meanwhile, they're pedos. That's what I'm saying, Tony. Hey, Leslie. The hive in trouble? No, not at all. I wasn't listening that long. I was listening to when freaking what's his name was up there. Blair was up there. The Aussie dollar fluctuates compared to US. Does it really? You mean it's not always worth like $20 isn't always worth $20? Yeah, I missed it, Hive Bucket. I totally missed it. I wasn't feeling good last night. I was dying. I almost went to the hospital. I mean, I was like moaning. I was like, oh my God, my kids probably hear me and they're like, what is mom doing? I mean, I was just like, I couldn't move. I had the worst gas. It was horrible. See, somebody came in here one day and said to us, QB did self-remend today after what he did. So gross what his drunk ass. Who? Galera or B. Tim, Tony? Because if you're talking about the Galera, she didn't distance herself. She didn't distance herself at all. At least not what I heard. But Jeanette, I forgot her last name. I don't want to say it wrong. But Jeanette had come into my live a while ago and said that B. Tim was like a pedo or something. So I'm thinking that's what Dolly's talking about. I don't know for sure though, but I heard it was something like that. So I'm assuming that's what Dolly's talking about. Tony, they were never friends. You supposedly got the receipt. Yeah, you know what though? I asked the girl for receipts and got nothing. And I love Jeanette, don't get me wrong, but you're gonna come in with something that big, I want receipts. And I never got any. And that's why I never said anything. But everyone that was in my live that time, that day, saw it. But I don't know if he actually has receipts or if he's just saying that. Because again, I was never able to get receipts. So if someone miraculously gave him receipts, that's cool. But yeah, I couldn't ever get any. Dolly has proof. Dolly, yeah. How come he didn't show him though? See, that's what I don't understand about people. If you're gonna say you have receipts, then show it. Yeah, true crime panels last night making a. Yeah, he was drunk. He admitted he was drunk. He's like, morbid just brings out the best of me. Okay, girl. Because you guys are such a great team. And everyone on the Hive was like, oh, Morbid is so wonderful. Morbid is so great. Have you done any research on Morbid? No. So just shut up. He never said what it is he knows. But that's what I'm saying. It's got to be the same thing. But I just thought it was funny, though, when the Galeris was saying something like, I agree with him, too, that if you're going to crawl into a sewer, and you're going to swim in it, you're going to get dirty, something like that. And he's right. But the first thing I thought of was Queen Bee. Oh, you mean like Queen Bee in her lawsuit? You're going to go after Betty over and over and over, and she's going to come after you. That's not rocket science. But of course, they never see it. Tim died and tell everyone, or he's going to release it? Huh? I don't know, Leslie. I honestly do not know. I was out cold last night. I was dying in my bed. And then I finally found a comfortable position to fall asleep. But I heard about it, but I haven't seen it. Bullying was last night. On whose channel? I did hear, though, that Queen Bee was in a chat with Heels in the Air and they were getting along fine. QB was live last night. Yeah, I don't know. I missed all the fun then. Dolly's giving QB to expose B Tim. If she doesn't, then he will. That's what everyone keeps saying, Leslie. It's the peanuts. Yeah, see, I don't know what happened. She was in the chat. That's what I'm saying. Everything I got was secondhand. So I don't really know. I know I'm gonna stick to like broth for a few days. That's what Red Dragon said. Or Texas Rose. She's like, drink some broth. I don't know what B Tim did, but I honestly don't think that QB knows anything. I mean, that's honest. I really don't think she does. I mean, the guy sat there the other day saying that I forgot what they were talking about, but he literally said that like, his big party night was Monopoly and drinking tea. Like, really? Like, weird. Like, they were all talking about partying and drugs or stuff. And there's B Tim, like, oh yeah, we once played Monopoly or Scrabble and had tea at 3 in the morning. It was like, okay, that's a little weird. I say knows 100%. But that doesn't mean QB knows. And I'm not trying to stick up for her, but I mean, unless I speak to you like friendly and you tell me, I mean, when I was friends with QB, granted it was a year ago, but when I was friends with her, she didn't even know BTM's name. QB doesn't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she does. At least she didn't a year ago. That's crazy, though. There's shady things about the other bee and just ignores it. Well, that's true, too. I said tell QB. Oh, tell QB or I'm gonna release it. That makes sense. I thought she was saying that he said tell that QB has to release it. I don't know. It could be a game too. I don't know though. Like I said, Jeanette came in a couple, but like a month or two ago, and said Beat Sam is a pedo. Like he's a disgusting pedo. Which, being the type of person he is, and T and Monopoly is your highlight, I don't know. It's kind of creepy. So I'm not saying it's not true. See my new little vape?